You want to come out for a nice bush cook? FTR. In the bush. It's nice. In the bush.
We need to eat and get to bed. What?
You want extra salsa?
Sure, man.
Okay. Alright, I got my shit right fucking here, man. You want some extra fucking salsa? Got it extra chunky, mild. Bushfire.
Let's cut that out of there. A new addition. Thank you, Rochelle, for the idea. We're gonna put the bush cook counter right there. All right, guys, it's James from FTR Outdoors, and we're here for another bush cook. Bush cook.
You want some extra salsa? I got it right here for you.
Welcome to today's bush cook. Today we're bush cooking in the bush. Yeah, bush cooking. Last week's or the last couple of bush cooks, we were well, at least the one, anyways. The bush sandwiches.
Bush sandwiches.
We weren't really deep in the bush. This time, we're deep in the bush. Yeah. There is not a single soul out in this fucking air in this bush. Yeah, we're balls deep in the bush this time.
Right up in the bush.
This is just us. Yeah. So, all right. Follow me, guys. We're gonna go check out today's sack lunch.
Sack of bush.
This bush video is gonna have so many bushes in it. It's gonna be like a bush-topia.
All right, so today's sack lunch, we're very similar to last time. We're not really digging out of a sack this time. We're digging out of the hard sack, the cooler. I've taken the liberty. I've taken the liberty to start with the only sack lunch ingredients. We were expecting it to be warmer this trip, to be honest, so I have a cooler full of ice, but it's not warmer at all. It's actually colder than I think any trip that we've gone on. We've got Casa Mendoza. So today we're cooking bush fajitas.
Bushitas.
Extra bush salsa.
We're gonna go into the depths of the sack lunch and find our ingredients. First
Bush of the bush.
ingredient, we've got assorted peppers and white onion. We've got old cheddar cheese already grated, ready to go for some bush fajitas. We have once again pre-mixed sour cream and salsa right here. And we've got extra salsa for Kira.
Yes. And fajita mix. And more fajita mix. And some meat. Anyways, I'm done. That's my part.
Tabasco. We've got marinated chicken. We actually marinated this in Italian dressing. So I've never heard of it. Devin kind of pointed it out, looked it up. It's a really common thing. I guess fajitas you marinate in Italian dressing, and it turns out pretty good.
One comment, like I've noticed fajitas.
All right, what were you saying? One comment. So, yeah. Are we gonna need two bush cooking? We're gonna need the bush. So we got the bush pan here. We got the bush pan, but I think we're gonna need the bush pot as well, to be honest.
We need the mighty bush utensils.
As always, this is a sack lunch. Fuck Devin, what are you doing? Okay. We always come hella prepared with bush utensils, and here's the old bush pot. Because we be cooking this week.
Bush infrastructure.
That's a bush slide right there. That's a big old bush slide.
That's a bush slide if I've ever seen a bush slide.
Apparently some people doubt that these things actually slide in and out.
It's a bush slide. That's why there's no wheels. The more you know, right?
Caveman
It's a slide.
Caveman didn't have wheels. Actually, Caveman did have wheels. We have a lot of stuff to cook, so we're using both the bush pot and the bush pan.
So we got Big old bush pot. Big old bush pan.
Yeah, we haven't.
A lot of bush going on today.
We've got both beef and we've got chicken. You don't want to mix your chicken and your beef in the same
We also
pot.
have a big old bush pan and a big old bush pot.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, and a couple of drinks. So we're gonna dedicate one of these you cooking opera f***ing things. One is for chicken, one is for beef, okay guys? We're gonna get these nice and hot, we're gonna coat them with oil. So come on over to the fire, we're gonna start cooking guys, come on. I have not heard this song for probably 5 years. Amazing song.
It's great. I have a whole mountain playlist dedicated. It's called Gone to the Mountains if you want to follow it on Spotify. It's pretty good. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Don't worry, guys. Hey, you know what? I'll just take it for $1 million.
Alright guys, so we've got a really nice bed of coals here. So we're just gonna, once again, you just put it, you want your pan and your pot directly on the bed of coals.
Worth $1 million.
This is probably as good a fire you can get for cooking.
No,
on the
it's
way
called a bush $1 million.
Brad, I know you're watching this out in Gagetown. Olive oil, liquid form. So you know it's not that cold yet, guys, because this is still liquid. So to put in perspective, the winter camp was cold, and this was no longer liquid. It's cold tonight. We're all cold, huddled around a fire. This is still liquid, so it's not that cold yet. So we're gonna coat these pans here. I think we're actually probably good and hot already, but these are hot coals.
FTR stays good and hot.
Oh yeah.
Kieran, do you want to do me a favor, Kieran?
Yep.
Devin, take Kieran out. We need a good bush stick to stir the pot.
All right.
Oh.
You ready? All right, let's find a bush stick.
Yeah. We need more light.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Oh no. Welcome back to FTR Blair f***ing Witch Project.
We're out hunting witches.
We're looking for... Here, we'll give James this. You could probably cook with that, you think?
Yeah, I think so. Just getting you the perfect stir stick here. I mean, it's perfect though.
You're right. Here, you want a high five?
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
All right. Should we get back to the bush?
Yeah,
cook?
get back there.
Oh, but we had to cut some bush stir sticks for the bush cook, because it's bush and good.
Oh, sick, man. All right, guys.
Right? That's a good stick. It's a good stick. Guys,
All right, so
it's a good stick. It's a good stick.
we have gotten to the point where our pans are nice and hot. We have a bush stir stick. Onions and peppers are going in. Nice sizzle. And we're gonna do the same with the other pan.
If you haven't seen the bush Philly cheesesteaks, we'll put it right here. But you should check that one out because it was what?
Bush delicious. There is nothing more that I want right now than a good bush cook and a bush opportunity to cook out in the bush. Then you won't ever have a bush opportunity to cook out in the bush ever again in the bush. I'll have to edit a lot of stuff out and bleep a lot of things out because, you know, just f***ing giving her in the bush, you know what I mean? The old axe right there.
I would almost call that a bush strike.
You know, it's a good bush strike in the bush, in a tree out in the bush with a bush axe with the bush boys. With a bush fire and a bush cook. Just bushing it out here in the bush. I got a big bush on my lip. You know, we're in the bush and the bush ain't got time for long johns in the bush.
As you can see, this beef was aged 14 days. We'll get this, we're gonna start cooking the meat now. The really important part, I would say.
Alright, so we got beef here. Kieran, you want to be in charge of the fajita mix for the beef?
For sure.
So we've got beef and we've got chicken.
Salsa.
So the chicken we're not going to use fajita mix because we've already pre-marinated it.
As you can see, Kieran is inept. Alright, where's the chicken?
Right there, buddy. So it's in the bag, man.
Hey.
Okay, here we go.
Watch yourself. We need
Going
a light.
into the pot.
We need a light. We have no light.
Okay, here we go. We'll get a light going. There we go. So, Beef goes in to the peppers, and then Kieran has a small fajita seasoning mix. Here we have chicken, and we just did a marinade. The exact marinade will be on the screen right now. And
It's just Italian dressing, guys.
I want my fajita mix in the chicken.
and that goes into the pan.
You want fajita mix in there?
Yeah, we already marinated it, remember?
Well, yeah, obviously. Like, I knew that. Not really, but I mean, do you want more fajita mix in there or what? I'll put more in mine.
Alrighty guys, so the steak fajita mix is pretty well done. So we have it just set up to the side, keep it warm. So we've been cooking, I don't know, let's take about 25 minutes on the fire. We've got chicken fajitas, beef fajitas, and we've got fajitas. And we got some flour fajitas. Kieran, hold yourself in there. You want a beef one?
Ah, yes.
Alright, let's fucking plate you up a fucking fajita, man.
Get greasy with it. No. Fluffy, fluffy. Oh.
Okay, Devin and I could cook every single week and say, oh, this is the best thing. This is the best thing ever to cook in the bush.
Nice.
And you guys could not know if we were ever lying and just spitting it out afterwards. So we're gonna see if Kieran actually enjoys the bush cook. I mean, you can't really mess up a fajita though.
Honest review though, for real. I don't mess around. Some good sauce.
I can get a good wrap in there so you don't fuck up and.
Okay.
That's not how you wrap a fajita.
What
are you doing?
I'm gonna censor that out, otherwise it might get taken off YouTube.
How is it?
It's delicious. That's great.
Awesome, guys.
It's really good sauce. Like a good glaze on there.
Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna get a chicken one going here, and but that's honestly, we're gonna mukbang this down, and
We're mukbanging it, alright? Let me tell you.
mukbanging. Yeah, we're gonna chow down. We got a lot of food to eat, but we're hungry, boys, because we haven't really eaten anything today.
It's a late lunch. It's European. It's a European thing. Like, what is it, 11 o'clock?
10:23.
So it's a late lunch, dinner. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie. It's approved. FTR knows what they're doing. Let me tell you. You want to come out for a nice bush cook? FTR. In the bush. It's nice. In the bush.
Alright, guys, so I got the chicken. Kieran here's got.
Hold on. Okay.
Want to dink it and sink it? Or
Let's dink it and sink it.
dink it? Yeah. Sink it.
It's nice.
Unreal, guys. Alright. We'll get Devin making a wrap. We'll get his reaction. And then we're going to finish this one off.
Wow.
We need to eat and get to bed.
I'm not gonna do it this time.
He doesn't have to be known for that, guys. Alright, guys, so thanks for tuning in for another bush cook. As you can clearly see, we need to wrap things up tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Stay tuned for the rest of the videos to come this week. Until we see you on the next one, get outdoors.
Yeah, she'll go.